Good day, everyone. This is Athavan. I'm going to speak to you from my mind about the challenges that we are facing right now in the new information technology era. The information technology, it's actually a gift, but at the same time, we all are getting overloaded by the information that from the social media or from all the sources that we are seeing right now. So the reason that I'm speaking today about it, I am as a realtor, I'm speaking to so many of the buyers and sellers. And then when it comes to, for example, first-time home buyer, one of the buyer who reached out to me and saying that, oh, you know that below $1 million I can put 10%, and if it is above $1 million, then I have to put 20% just for the difference of whatever the purchase price. So what he was trying to say is, up until $999, he can put 10%, and let's say he's buying for a property of $1.1 million, he just put a 20% of that $100,000 and then he can buy it. I'm like, who said it? Someone said it, or they read it somewhere, or they're misinterpreting. So the problem right now, we are coming out from a routine of checking with our professionals. For example, there's a big thing saying like never Google any of your disease. When it comes to a headache, if you Google it, it will go to directly a cancer. So information overload, it's kind of a cancer that we are dealing right now. We're getting information all over the place, which may not be applicable to our particular scenario, and then we are fitting that to it. So that's the reason I thought of putting together a seminar, and then we, as the professionals, the other three, come together, and we thought, and we all four agreeing that, and we all four are facing this issue from our clients. The clients are not well educated, but they are well informed. So information is completely different from knowledge. So I just want to educate the people and give them the knowledge as the weapon to face the real estate market or whatever the instability. For example, the one thing that always boggling my head is like 2 years ago, the interest rate was super low. People were crazy about buying property. But what interest rate they were negotiating is like floating, variable interest rate for 1.5%. One of my clients was negotiating with two banks just for 0.25, just the variable interest rate. I'm like, that never sit in my head. I'm like, I was even telling them, why don't you, because the market is changing, I can tell them. So I was telling him, like, why don't you get for a like fixed interest, or why don't you go for some fixed and longer term? I'm like, no, variable is always going to stay. But like, he was barely making his calculation just to pay the mortgage with all his four people's income. Right after he bought the property, just in 4 months, the mortgage went up above his affordability, and then he never be able to pay the mortgage. So he's still struggling to keep the home. But like, what I am seeing is why people are not making educated decisions. There are so many opportunities, so many avenues still available to be a millionaire, to become a millionaire through real estate. So we're going to speak about it. So we're going to show you the opportunity, how you can pay off your mortgage just in 10 years. Yes, just in 10 years. We're going to show you how you can do that. There are still ways that you can buy the property and pay off your mortgage. Mostly that we see people are speaking about, oh, is there a 40-year amortization? What's the point of paying 40 years? I mean, you're going to be extending and reducing the payment, but at the same time, you're still going to be in the mortgage gauge. You're going to be, it's like a modern prison for you. I mean, you don't have any financial freedom. So you need to think from your mind how you can become financially free and do your things. Who doesn't like to travel the world? I just want to ask you. Everyone wanted to travel the world, and if we are in Canada, we can travel 192 countries because we are all get caught into these financial obligations. So we want to be here. We need to pay the mortgage. We need to pay this and that. So how you can make yourself free from all these commitments, and how you can able to come up from these financial burdens. But I see there are ways. I see there are people who is following. I see there are people who paid off their mortgage in 10 years. I see there are so many lack of knowledge, people are making mistakes. So just we want to help you out, and we want to help with the information, how you can turn the information into knowledge, and how you can apply in the market, and how you can never get into these pitfalls that you are facing right now. So please join us on April 6th at Ajax Public Library. It's on 55 Harwood Avenue, Harwood and Kingston. So if you have any question, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.